The toddler playground is open for play, and you can see many people taking advantage of that. But it's this playground that was the site of the fire that remains closed. And while some residents have managed to gain access, there's still many questions left unanswered. Amanda, I'm here in front of that parking garage on Erskine Place where that driver was eventually arrested by police officers, but not before an intense chase down, all caught on video that you need to see to believe. Francis says typically when a package is delivered, the worker opens the unlocked gate and leaves the package either in the mailbox or in front of the door. But that wasn't the case with this worker. You're going to want to mark your calendar, because if the next time you go to undock one of these is after January 5th, you will be paying more by the minute. This is what the price hikes will look like. What does this Lambert Houses project aim to accomplish? What is it that you want people to know in this?
The Bronx has a higher rate of mortality than other boroughs in New York City. Why is that, and how are your efforts helping change that?
What is your why?
Never burnt out. If you love something like what you're doing, do it for life, honey.
The workers here tell me that this is what you have to do. You have to soften up the snow, shovel it up, and get it out of the way. And then after they're done shoveling, they come through with these scrapers here to make sure that there's no black ice on the walkways. I also had the chance to ride along in a Parks truck to check the status of the walkways throughout the park. This is what it looked like earlier. The restored vintage trains feature 8 cars that ran the lettered lines during the 1930s through the 1970s. And when they're not in use during the holiday season, they're on display at the New York Transit Museum.
And for those shopping for kitchen cabinets themselves, it may be best to get those orders in sooner rather than later, because Mariki Kitchen says those prices could keep going way up.
The city is urging people to stay at home during the winter weather, and some people getting a head start on those stay-at-home mornings and avoiding the crowds here altogether by instead opting to place delivery orders. This might look like your average van, but when you step in, you realize there's a lot more happening inside. Come take a look. It's meant to be really easy for customers. You come pick out your favorite toy, purchase it at the register, and then put it into the donation box, where then it goes into the hands of a local child.
Kids and parents are demanding answers as a damaged playground in Coney Island remains unchanged more than a year after a fire. Tonight, News 12's Alexa Speciale is taking action, trying to find out when children could get the chance to play on fixed equipment once again.
This melted plastic is what remains of parts of the Astor Levy Park playground. It's a reminder of the fire that crippled the community playground last September. Now, nearly 15 months later, kids are still met with a locked fence when they try to play at the park.
At first, kids started jumping over the fences, and then they started breaking it down, and they still play. And a huge chunk of the playground burnt down, and it's not really fun like that.
9-year-old Sarah Adoyan started a petition calling on the city to fully restore the park. And her father says the playground as it stands is a major safety concern.
Kids jumping from the fences and then playing, it's half burned, there are burn chemicals there. And it's dangerous, like there are sharp edges, right? It's very dangerous for the kids.
The toddler playground is open for play, and you can see many people taking advantage of that. But it's this playground that was the site of the fire that remains closed. And while some residents have managed to gain access, there's still many questions left unanswered. News 12 reached out to NYC Parks, and it says it expects repairs to be completed by the spring. But residents want more details.
There's no clear timeline. They don't say anything about, when they are going to open it. What kind of park it's going to be, there is no clear plan.
City Council member Ina Vernikov, who represents the area, said in a statement that she has received the same response from the Parks Department, and she wrote in part, "We hear the community's concerns and will continue pushing to make sure Parks fixes it as quickly as possible." In Coney Island, Alexa Speciale, News 12 Brooklyn.
Alexa, thank you. The world ushered in 2026. One Flatbush couple had something else on the way. The first baby born in Brooklyn in the new year. News 12's Alexa Speciale has more from Maimonides Medical Center, including the coincidence that made this moment extra special.
While the rest of the city was ringing in the new year, Flatbush mom Chelsea Modeste Lewis was busy making history. She was giving birth to Noah Joseph Lewis, Brooklyn's very first baby of 2026. Noah entered the world at exactly 2:22 a.m. on January 1st at Maimonides Medical Center. Mom and Dad describing that moment.
Just relief, to tell you the truth. We were mentally drained, but just for my husband's support and my doula's support, it really, helped me push through to the new year.
She thought she couldn't do it, but I believe in her. She's a superhero, and I knew that she was going to have an amazing delivery.
Noah was born 7 pounds, 5 ounces, and mom Chelsea was in the care of midwife Phyllis Lynn.
And I've been working there so many years, I never got a first. Can you imagine?
Not only was baby Noah the first baby born for the borough, but it was also a full circle moment for the family. Get this. Midwife Phyllis delivered mom Chelsea right here back in 1993.
It was beautiful that I could stay in Brooklyn all these years so that I could do continuity of care.
83-year-old Lynn also delivered Noah's big sister Jamie back on January 11th, 2024.
What is your why?
Never burnt out. If you love something like what you're doing, do it for life, honey.
As for life, Noah will have the title of first baby born in Brooklyn in 2026.
Baby Noah is a star, and we're happy to share this moment with everybody.
In Borough Park, Alexa Speciale, News 12 Brooklyn.